All right. What's up? Hey, what's happening? All right. S&P 500 up 22. Let's do this. What's the day? Tuesday, right? September 17th. I've still got this sickness from both the cold and the fire, right? I took in a lot of smoke. I mean, that was like deafening. And I inhaled all that smoke. And so I think I'm sick because of the combination of the cold and all the smoke. But anyway, that being here nor there. What's up? Bam. Let's let everybody inside the private members area. And let's get to work. Let's see if we can make some money today. Welcome aboard, everybody. I'm Jeff. I go live pretty much every day unless I'm sick or things happen. Futures day trading, option swing trading. Okay? If you want to join our channel, you're going to get access to live streams and all sorts of extra stuff, right, that other people don't. And then, of course, we have the Trading Part-Time University where you could always join that. So, anyway, welcome aboard. People are going to join in here pretty soon, and let's get rolling. Hopefully, y'all are doing well. Well. Have a good day today. Let's make some money, right? Let's make some money. What's up? Russell 2000's up. So we have the Russell 2000 up 20 points. NASDAQ's up 116. S&P's up 22. Oil's up a little. Dow Jones up 135. Bond market's flat. Gold and silver are down a little bit. And the VIX is down. So honestly, not much happening this morning. We do have more green than red, but that can change very, very quickly. And again, I am sick, guys, so I'm banging through this, man. So just, you might hear me sniffling and shit, but that's the way it goes. We had our core retail sales that came in at 730, forecasted 0.2, came back 0.1. Automobile sales account for 20% of retail sales. Okay, primary gauge. This is gauging of consumer spending. Why do we care, right? Consumer spending. So core retail sales, automobile, or excluding automobile. So there you go. Came in less than forecast. Doesn't look good to me. I don't think we have anything else. We do have some business inventories. This Logan character. I don't know if this Logan is that guy from Wolverine or not, but he's speaking at 9 o'clock. No. I'm just kidding, dude. There we go. Ready to rock and roll. Good to go. All right. Let's get everything set up. Sit back, relax. We got about a minute and a half. And again, I am sick. I'm going to do my best to power through this shit, dude. Y'all might hear me cough up some loogies and all sorts of stuff, man. But you know what? It is what it is. If this is what you want to do, right? What's up, Jeff?
Hey, morning, Jeff. How you doing, bud?
What's happening, brother? What's happening?
Hey, just running a little late here this morning, getting things fired up, but ready to rock and roll.
I like that. Ready to rock and roll, man. Me too, man. My voice is still not 100%. I would say it's probably at about 70, but that's better than it was. At least y'all can probably hear me.
There's nothing worse than getting a little smoke inhalation. Trust me.
Oh, I know. And it wasn't a little. It was a lot. It's crazy.
Good morning, guys.
What's happening, John?
Morning, John.
What's up?
Good morning.
What's up? Ready to rock and roll, man. I'll be honest. I'm super pumped. I've been kind of back testing some of this stuff and forward testing a little bit. Super pumped. So a lot of great stuff coming. Marco, what's up, Marco?
Good morning.
What's up? Yeah, I'm super excited. I like it. I like it because it gives me more opportunities to get in the game. And when it works out, when that market moves, is a big one. When it doesn't move, small loss, whatever. But we'll see what happens today. Sit back, relax. Let's do this. Still sick, but here we go. Bing, 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 bing. right. So I was saying that we did have core retail sales at 7:30. Came back 0.1, forecasted 0.2. Change in total values of retail sales excluding automobiles. Why do we give a crap? Primary gauge of consumer spending. So people got to have money, right, to spend. And so this is how people got any money, right? Market's up 20. Dow Jones is opening up 80. So we got some more green than red, but nothing's really jumping out. But let's see if we can take some action today. All right, we'll let this market shake out. Give it a couple minutes. Hopefully my active trader works today. Yesterday didn't. I was having some issues with that. I'm still sick, still coughing up junk, but we're banging through it. What's up, Mark? We're banging through it, man.
How you doing, gang?
What's going on, brother? We're doing good, man. Looking for a strong day, brother.
Hey.
Looking for a strong day, my friend. Still banging through this sickness, but, and again, it's a combination of both sick and the smoke that I took in. I know it, man. I took in some black, dark smoke. It was awful. What's up, Brandon? And again, my voice still kind of sounds whack, but that's all right. You know why? Because this is what we do. Right, Brandon, Jeff, John, Marco, Mark. This is what we do. We're letting this first candle shake out. Ticks are opening up positive. So the first momentum trade of the day, if my active trader doesn't fail me, is to the long side. The 67s. This shit better not fail me. The 67s. That's what I'm going after, baby. Let's get a win right off the bat. Make sure I did that shit right. Again, it's been failing me. All right, let's start marking some levels. 1825. They're not going to hear me cough some loogies and all sorts of stuff, but that's life. We don't script shit, right? All right, there we go. Bam. 1825. I'm going to be looking to go long. Let's mark this top. Yeah, right there. 26.50. I'm sorry. 26.25. Looking to go long on a pop up through there. Aggressive, advanced entry. Well, not an aggressive. I don't want to use that word because we got 3 different entry types. This is the advanced. That's how we're going to play this game. If you got any questions, Mark, Jeff, Brandon, Marco, John, type it in our private WebEx chat group. Charles is posting in the WhatsApp group. He's already posted stuff this morning about his thoughts and, first 15 minutes. So let's see what happens. All right, so we had this nice little break. Might be throwing out a fake out, right? First 15 minutes, you got to be an animal. You don't really got to be an animal. You just got to know what you're doing, dude. Just read the clues. It's pretty easy. You can make a full-time income doing this, guys. Again, just looking at what we've been talking about these last several days, it's been blowing my mind. You're trying to make a full-time income. You can do it. You can do it. Just on this, man. And of course, if you add all the other great stuff that we do, even better. You want to become a well-rounded trader if that's what you want to do, right? Right now, we're day trading. Day trading the S&P 500. That's it. That's all we're focusing on for about the first hour, 15 minutes every day. Nothing else but day trading. Hour and 15 minutes. All right, so looks like we had this fake out to the upside. Okay, we might end up having a little fake out to the downside. I'm only interested in going that way. Break it along, okay? Everything else is low probability. I don't want any part of it. And again, the first 15 minutes, there's one setup and one setup only. We're going to rock and roll, right? We added a new entry technique. Right now, we're going to call it our aggressive entry technique. That's what I think we decided on. That does not come into play. I mean, honestly, it could come into play in the 15 minutes. I might do it. I might take the aggressive entry after 15 minutes and just look for 20 cents, right? Something like that. I might do it today. So we're breaking to the bottom, but I don't want to do this, right? Because I still don't have evidence that sellers are, in control. So we had let me write this down. We had a fake out to the upside. So we had one fake out already. We might get a trap at the bottom. If that's the case, that just tells us it's undecided right now. But no problem. I'm not interested in going short right now. Buyers, based on what we see, there's still more buying pressure than selling pressure, and I do not want to go short. So we threw a fake out to the upside. We might throw a trap to the downside. What does that mean? That's one thing if you're new to the S&P, this thing will fake you out and trap you all day long. Algos, right? Algos, heavily traded. The market makers playing jokes. It's very difficult if you don't know what you're doing. This is just the S&P. That's all we do, okay? I don't trade in NASDAQ futures as far as day trading. I don't trade gold. I trade ES. Most heavily liquid instrument probably in the world, other than the Euro USD. All right. Mark some 19. Plenty of time. I'm only interested in the north side, okay? Keep us grounded. If you have questions, type them in. Charles says the bias up target has been met. So we were looking for renewed bias up. So what that means is, just like he said, the bias up target has already been met. So at 9:15, right? 9:15 or 9:10. Shit. I think bias triggers at 9:10, right? Yeah, I think so. And 9:10 or 9:15. Shit, I can't remember. Somebody type in chat. I forgot. But if price is above the bias up target at 9:15 or 9:20, I think it's 9:15, it's going to be bias up renewed. All that means is you're focused to the upside. Right? Charles establishes a bias, and then he looks for a setup. 9:15. All right. Thanks, John. 9:15. Right? But it's the same concept. Charles establishes a bias, which gives him a direction to focus. You can't be flip-flopping back. We do the same thing. Right? We establish a bias. Keeps us on track. Okay, if you're following Charles's methodology, he's posting it in our WhatsApp. If you have a question on my methodology, in the WebEx. Look at that, guys. So what's happening? One fake out, one trap already. One fake out, one trap in the first 10 minutes. I'm going to type that in our group. First 10 minutes. One fake out. And one trap. All right. So we had a fake out to the upside and a trap to the downside. So that tells me that no one's in control. Again, if you look at the buying pressure underneath the hood, buyers still have the momentum. I'm gonna people are typing in our WhatsApp. So I'm also responding. So I'm trading, I'm talking, and I'm responding in the group all at the same time. It's probably not good, but it is what it is, right? Got 3 screens, right? So you'll see my head turn that way. I'm looking at all these different things happening. I personally believe you need at least 2 screens to day trade. This is my own thoughts. I think you do. It'd be so much easier. You have your broker set up on one screen where you're just buying and selling, and then your other screen where you're watching. I personally believe you're trying to day trade, you will need, in my opinion, 2 screens. Can you do it with one screen? Yeah, you can, but you would have to put your active trader or something on this one screen, which does make it more difficult. Let's go down here now. Let's go ahead and erase that. These guys got a good dose of that. Decided. Here in a minute, though, I think I am going to do the aggressive. See, I don't think the basic, to be honest with you, I'm trying to decide if we do the basic or we just wait till the 30 minutes to do the basic. This is again all of a test. I might do the aggressive and then just wait 30 minutes to do the basic. And I'm still kind of jostling this around in my brain. Look, we're making another attempt. Short 18, markets up. Sharks in the water on both sides of the boat, okay? We got a great white shark on the left, and we got a bull shark on the right. What do you want to tackle, right? The bull shark or the great white? Neither of them. Give me a dolphin. I'll take a dolphin. Look at that. We got another trap. Another fake out. 2 fake outs, 1 trap. I like to keep track of this. 2 fake outs, 1 trap. Hasn't even been 15 minutes. Damn. So, 2 fake outs, 1 trap. I'll start marking the VIX up. That's our most important. The VIX tells the future. No shit, it does. If you trade it the way we trade it, that gives you an advantage into the future. 2 fake outs, 1 trap. I feel like calling out an order, right? Gordon Ramsay. Y'all watch Gordon Ramsay? He's like, 2 steak, 1 so-and-so, blah, 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 herd. He's like, 2 steak, 1 Wellington, 3 salmon, herd. That's me. 2 traps, 1 fake out, herd. 2 fake outs, 1 trap, right? You got to have fun, right? You got to be lighthearted, right? That's one thing is we got some entertainment. But we focus, man. You know, we're really, really good at what we do. And right now, what we do is we day trade the S&P 500. That's it. We are masters at this bad boy. And I mean masters. All right, let's start marking on level up here. I'm going to mark this level at 27 even. Damn it. Fucking TD Ameritrade, little bitch. 27 even. Make it purple. Make a width of 2. I think I'm going to go ahead and mark the bottom. 1650. 1650, purple 2. So 2 traps, 1 fake out. Damn it, I'm sorry. 2 fake outs, 1 trap. See, throw myself up, dude. Now, we might change these. This could, it's not set in stone. We still got another minute. I might have drawn them too early. So this 27 is not locked in stone yet. The 18 is not locked in stone yet. It's actually not locked at all. So we're going to have to adjust our levels. And my dog's snoring. He sounds like he's fucking crazy. Which one is that, dude? Fucking dude sounds like he's in dire straits. All right. There we go. 1717, 1729, 1650, 27. We're good to go. Now I've just got to ultimately decide if I'm going to trade the aggressive entry or wait 30 minutes. I might do it as a test. Oh, shit. I'm not sure. if we get it, it might. I honestly know the first 30 minutes are tricky. It's almost like the advanced orders are the only route to go until 30 minutes. But fuck. Look what's happening right now. Damn it. You know what? I'm going to try the aggressive entry and go long. Fuck. 68s. I'm going to try it. Fuck it. All right. So I took an aggressive entry long. I won't add to this trade. Well, I might add to it, but I am long with an aggressive entry. Again, I wasn't going to do this, but I'm testing it out, and I'm willing to lose everything. And I got the 68s. But I'll jump right back out. Okay, this is an aggressive. Oh, I'm just kind of testing stuff out. Normally we wait 30 minutes to do this. Normally we wait 30 minutes. So this is a test. And I did jump it, right? Because again, I think we got to be a little bit more aggressive, but I'm watching that VIX, all the stuff that we talk about. I would like to take a long with a advanced entry to the upside, okay? That's what I want to do. I want to add to this trade to the upside when I pop through 27. You guys know I will exit the aggressive if we close back above that 17.17. Just to me, it's no problem. Just quick little shot. Either it works or it doesn't. That's the whole name of this game. What I really love about this aggressive is if it doesn't work, you're out. If it works, it's like a home run, man. It's like a home run. Like to get some pop up through there. I don't think we have any more announcements. Yeah, it's like a grand slam, right? Yeah, exactly. If you get out, it's just a little like it's, again, I love it because you lose small, but when the momentum goes, like it is amazing how big it is. And I'm going to wait. I want to see how that candle closes. All right. It's got a minute and a half. And it was an aggressive. All right. I'm going to jump out of that. All right. So that was, it was beautiful. 7 cents. Okay. All right. And again, I probably jumped in early, but again, I want to test it out. And I love it because, you know, you nailed it, right? Grand slam. If it works, it's a grand slam. And that's the whole name of the game. We don't know what's going to happen, but you got to take your shots. Okay, so let's see here. And again, I have no problem. Imagine, you know, you lose 10 cents, 15 cents, 7 cents, 6, and then you win one that's like $1. So, like, I got goosebumps thinking about it. And again, I was testing it out. I'm going to test it out. Normally, we wait 30 minutes. And again, he jumped in early. But the reason why I jumped in a little bit early was because we don't have much time, right? Before the 30 minutes, it's like, fuck. Normally, you wait for it to close. But we don't have much time. So, it is what it is, right? I'll take that shit all day. All right. Now, we're popping to the downside, but I'm not going short, right? Read the clues, right? Undecided right now. There's a lot of volatility happening. We have another news announcement or anything? I mean, at 9 o'clock, we got some, we got Wolverine speaking.
Yep, VIX has popped.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. At 9 o'clock, we got Wolverine speaking, right? Logan, FOMC member, Wolverine is speaking. And then we got the housing market index. So they're yellow items, so the impact is low. No big deal. Except Wolverine, right? When Wolverine speaks, we want to pay attention. All right, we're right smack in the middle. We're just going to back off and wait. We're waiting for that perfect time to strike. We take our shot, make a couple $100 a day or more, good to go. Like Charles, right? Take your shot, take your shot, take a shot. Look at that, guys. We got us a little fake out. Another one. Fucking morning has been faking out like crazy. We got us so far. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit. 3 fake outs, 1 trap. And the shit hasn't even been 30 minutes. What? 3 fake outs, 1 trap. 3 fake outs and 1 trap, and it hasn't even been sorry. Hang on. Trying to type in a fucking group. Looks like we might slap another fucking trip. Man, it's crazy. We might throw another one. No problem. Again, what I love about, and I mean love, about this aggressive entry, and I know I keep repeating myself like a broken record, but that's what I got to do. Look at that gap up. It's, when it works, again, our job is to figure out the direction of the market, if it's going to be a momentum, and it's so good at that. Because if the market runs, we're going to be in it. We're going to be in it. And we're going to, capture. If it flops around, it's tiny. And again, that's the aggressive. That's the aggressive. I'm going to mark this low down here blue. 1450. So let's mark this 1450 blue and give it a width of 1. We call that a minor key level. Great white in the water. Do not get in the water. Minor key level. This is a major key level. You can erase that. I forgot. The software draws it for you. Make sure you got the software inside of TD Ameritrade or Charles Schwab's Thinkorswim. It's there. It draws the key levels, the major key levels for you. You get that. All of y'all inside the university, I'm repeating myself, I know, but y'all got it. There's a shark right here. You see? Came right down. Rah, rah. Fucking chomp your ass up, motherfucker. Watch out. Watch out. Oh, fucking take your leg off. Do not go short. No, no, no. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. VIX is pumping though. Things are starting to shift. No big deal. Charles's pivot. Charles's bias up pivot is 12. Look at this candle. Fucking took your whole damn leg off. Plenty of time. If this market moves, we're going to be a part of it. Don't worry. If it moves, we are a part of it. going to start working on some levels. We still got time to go, but I am going to start working on my VIX levels almost, okay? You know, we're still above the zero. Okay, we will not sustain a large down move without the cooperation of the ticks. All right. All right. You know, it's working its way down, but again, you see how it's not really taken off. What we need to see, if you're going to be looking on that downside, is you want to see these ticks start getting in that range, start pumping. Okay? Start pumping. There you go. Between that 600 and 1,000, that's what you want to see. If you're going to sustain this movement. Right now, we're sitting right at that zero. Nasty looking little pin bar. Tony said he's looking at KGC, gold-related stock, non-correlated. Look at that today in the options, portion, right? Stocks, options, naked puts. Again, you guys want to start really mastering these naked puts. I'm telling you, if you've got an IRA, if you are managing your IRA, you got to start learning about naked puts. That's how all the big money managers do. If you're managing a portfolio, you're not going to be swing trading options. You're going to be, you know, selling naked puts, covered calls. That's not going to be your primary mission, right? That's how you can generate passive income. You got to understand that. I'll never let anybody manage your IRA. Manage it yourself. Because they're going to do, first of all, they're not going to be as good as you. And second of all, whether you win or lose, they still get paid their fees. They don't care. They're getting their money regardless. So you can manage your own IRA. You can still lose, but save money because at least you're not paying all those fees that you pay them. I start talking to you about basis points. Right? You're going to hear them talking about 1 basis point and all this bullshit. I know. That was me, man. 20 plus years. Management fees. Oh, fuck you, man. I mean, I get it, but they don't know the fuck they're doing anyway. All right, here we go. Time to get, now everything is about to be available, okay? 11:25. Market. 11:25. There we go. We're going to remark the top. I'm just going to draw another line. We're tripling it up. This level's very strong. Major key level. 27. Let's mark the VIX. We still got about 40 seconds to go, but it's looking like that's going to be our levels for the rest of the morning as far as our the VIX and these major levels. In a minute, the software will print all of our other key levels. We're good to go. Look at the ticks. It collapsed. Market's up 16. Dow Jones up 23, flat. Selling off. A lot of volatility happening. So get ready. Now, everything is on the table. Advanced, basic, aggressive. Get your note card out with your rules, right? On the aggressive. That's something new. So I have a little note card to keep me sane. Here we go. Let's get to work. Let's mark the key levels in the group. Let's mark the key levels in the group. VIX key levels. Here we go. Everybody following me. That's what we do. We mark the VIX key levels. Okay, there it is. It's in the group, in the WhatsApp group. If you have any questions, type them in our WebEx private chat. Let's see what we got. Let's crush it. Let's crush it. Right now, we're waiting. Remember, everything inside the box. If you trade inside 27, 11, 25, it's only the advanced entry technique, and it's going to be a scalp. That's all you got, okay, if you're going to do that. But with our new kind of additional entry, we want the market to pick a direction. And when it does, we're going to be there. We're going to be there, right? Everybody good, right? Everybody good on the aggressive entry that we're adding to the puzzle? I think so. If you're not, just type it in the chat. I would encourage you to write down the rules at least on a sheet of paper, but also a note card. I got it on this note card right here. This is just the aggressive. I already got the other stuff written down and in my brain. I mean, I've been doing that for like 4.5, almost 5 years. This bad boy, rocking and rolling. Market's up 17, so super flat. VIX, the market hasn't chosen a direction. We're now entering the New York session. This is where, like Charles always says, if the institutions are here this morning, this is where they're going to come play. Right? This is where. Still sick, man. Fucking nose. Yeah, I got boogers and shit running everywhere, dude. All right, picking back up. No problem. No problem. No problem. Where's Rafa been? Rafa ain't been here in a while. He must be out of town or something, dude. What's he doing? All right. Ticks are picking back up. I'm liking the direction we're headed. All right. So if you're going to trade inside, look for that pullback, right? Look for that number 2 entry, right? If you're going to trade inside the zone, number 2 entry, okay? Right now, that's it. Okay, number 2 off of this key level, you can take a quick scalp. Everything's good. So again, I'm thinking about the long side. So right now, we got multiple possibilities. So I'm just going to wait. I'm watching what happens. Buyers are coming back in. I like this. We're starting to climb. Looking good. I'm watching it. This candle closes in about 30 seconds. I might go ahead and take an aggressive entry here in a second. You know what? This 67 is close. So I might take the 67. I know it's a little bit more than I want, but I am going to take it. Okay, so I jumped in on an aggressive. Again, I'll jump right back out. Not a problem. Now I'm looking to add to this trade on an advanced or a basic entry, okay? And I'll jump right back out of the aggressive. I have no problem with that. That's why it's called an aggressive, right? We're anticipating. But when it works, it's a grand slam. And look, son of a bitch. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Picking up. I like this. Buyers are coming back in. I'll be looking to add to this trade on an advanced or a basic. Okay. Ticks are picking up. They're in this quadrant. I like that. So I'll be adding to it on the same ones, the 67s. If my active trader fucking works. All right, so I'm going to be looking to add to this trade with an aggressive entry or a basic. Not aggressive, advanced or basic. I'm already in this trade on the aggressive. All right, I like it. Come on, baby. All right, so I'll be looking to add to this trade on an advanced. I'm just going to draw a line up here for my own reference. Okay, we might end up getting faked out. Again, I'm already in the trade on the aggressive. That is what it is. But I want to add. I will only add with a new entry. Ticks are picking up. Again, a lot of volatility. Just be mindful. That's what it does, right? It whips around like a little spaghetti noodle. I like it. And I'll be looking to add to this trade not adding. Entry signal for the aggressive is invalidated, so I'm going to back off. Got to keep saying aggressive. Advanced. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get these terminologies in my head. The advanced entry signal was invalidated. Now I'm going to wait for the basic to add. Wow. This shit's already up a fuckload. Holy shit. I can't even believe it's up over 50%. I just took a look at it. What the fuck? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell one of my contracts at 50% gain, boss. Holy shit. 50%. I'm getting just one. Fuck. Way to go. So easy. Holy shit.
Nice, Jeff.
Thanks, brother. But I'm still in it. All right. So now let's go ahead and add to this trade on the basic. I'm going to add one at the 67s. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and do it. Yep. Right now. 67 added to this trade. Okay, cool. All right. So I got in at the 67. 67s. Again, I added, right? I got multiple trades going on. There we go. That's how we do it. So I'm in for the basic. Now I'm going to type in our chat. What's going to cause me to exit the basic? There we go. I just typed it in our chat. Now, I will add to this trade on the advanced. Okay? Again, I got a lot of shit going on. But right now, I'm up 50%. I'm not even looking at the P&L. Fuck it. It is what it is. But if this closes back inside the range, I'll jump out of the basic, right? Remember, I've still got one contract going on the aggressive. So that is what it is. That bad boy is going to run to the fucking moon. If this market takes off, it's going to the moon. Y'all remember, right? Here's how I'm going to manage the aggressive. I'm putting it in our chat. Okay? Multiple things going on. But I will add to this trade right now on a number 2 or number 4. Way to go, guys. I can't believe how easy this is. You guys should be in heaven. We were already doing good, but adding this new aggressive, just to me, it's like unreal. Because again, yeah, we lose. Who cares? But the thing is, we're trying to catch those moves that the market just goes. And that gives us a way to just go through the swings and let it go as far as it's going to go. And you saw the other day, 11 cents to $6. I mean, shit, that's insane. Market's up 31. Ticks are picking back up over 600. I like it when they're in this zone. That tells us, we got some good stuff happening. The VIX, everything is looking good. I'm going to add to this trade if I get an entry. But I'm only willing to add at this point in an advanced entry. I'm not looking at my P&L. Because if I do, I'll probably sell right now because it's probably up a lot. Everybody good? I know y'all are in this trade with me because I know y'all took it. Had to have taken it, right? Now, with the basic, though, I have to remit, with the basic, I am willing to sell half, I forgot, at 87. I'll sell a half at 87. Okay, so if that, I'm watching that one, guys. I'm watching this bad boy. I might pop out of the basic. Not yet. No, I'm not going to get out. Again, we got our plan. You know exactly what we're looking for. Now, this is also going to be a number 3 add point. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and draw a line down here. Black. I'm going to look to add or get out, right? There's a lot of things happening. So let's mark this level up here. Okay. It's either going to run or it's not going to run. It is what it is, right? We cannot control what the market does. We can just control how we react. Right now, that's a big-ass volatile candle. I want to see it close above 71 or 31.79. And I'll look to add to this trade with an advanced. God damn it. I keep fucking up. All right. So big swing. That stopped a lot of people out. It could have just been a little shakeout before it runs. Right now we're just waiting. Ticks are picking back up though. That's good. That's good. Close above 31.71. I want to add, and I think I'm going to add at the 67s, right? I think that's where I'll add. Again, you got to be, there's a lot of, there's multiple shit going on right now. Multiple shit. Okay. I'll add with an aggressive, I like it. I'm glad I didn't jump out. I almost jumped out on the psychoticness. I want to see it pop up through there. Ticks are picking up. Everything looks good. I'm glad I didn't jump out. It's not doing nothing yet, but at any minute, any moment, this could blast off. I'm in right now with the basic, looking to add on the advanced. Already in one still on the, or in half still on the aggressive. Already took 50% profit. I have no idea what's going on right now. I got too much happening. I'm trying my best to call out everything that's going on. I like to see a burst of momentum up through that 31.79 area with some power. It's not doing much, but again, buyers are still in control. This is just volatility whacking people around. No problem. Just chill out. Just wait. No hurry. Everything's good. Let's go. Just waiting at any moment, man. Let's go, baby. Blast off. Come on. I'm not adding it. I'm just doing nothing. This is torture. How y'all doing? Y'all in this trade with me? Come on. Come on. Let's go. I like it. I like it. Let's go. Looking to add. I'm also going to sell half of my basic. All right, I sold half of my basic. I got 20 cents. I looked up, so that's my rule on that. So I got half of my basic. So I'm in still for half of basic, half advanced. I'm sorry. God damn, I got so much terminology. I'm sorry. Half aggressive and half basic. I'm going to type it in chat, my management on the basic. I'm typing it in right now. Okay? That's why I just sold half. I'm pumping right now, guys. I'm pumping. Not looking at the P&L. We'll figure it out in a minute. Woohoo! But we're doing so good. I'm so proud of y'all. I know y'all are in this with me. Y'all just aren't saying shit. Let's back off right here. We did not get... Well, actually, let me go back and draw that line. I should not have erased that line. Hasn't closed above it yet. All right. Keep that line right there. Keep that line right there. All right. I want to see a nice strong close above that line. I will add on this number 3, right? We didn't close. You know what? I'm gonna add if we go up to 74. I'm sorry, 34. Just because I got to get above that pin bar, to be honest with you. 34, I'll add. All right, if we can go up through that 34, I'll add to this trade on the advanced. Okay, again, I'm still watching all my other trades, not the P&L. But we're getting some fake outs up here. I don't like that. We've had no sustained momentum yet. So this broke down here. Get rid of that. The event, this one's off the table. So now we just got to wait. I'm only willing to add on number 4. So I'm looking for number 4 entry on the advanced. That's it to add. Nothing else. I'm still in the aggressive. I'm going to type in chat when I will exit. That's the aggressive. The basic, you already know. Now, I want to tell you something. This market has popped and it hasn't done nothing. So think about it. If we're able to squeeze out profit when it doesn't do anything, imagine when it does. Hey, I mean, we're still in it. We're going. When the days that the market gives us some juice, we're going to smash it. I'm so pumped up. I'm only going to add on number 4. The rest, I'm just going to let it ride. Everybody with me? We good? I love this new addition, man. I love it so much, dude. Charles is long 25, so he's rocking it to the upside also. Bias up. I don't know if it's bias up or new, but either way, I know what I'm doing. You got to know what you're doing. It's like baseball, right? You got to know what you're going to do before every pitch, where you're going to move, right? As a fielder, if he hits it to the right, what are you going to do? If it's a base hit, if it's a double in the gap, what are you going to do? That's how we are thinking with our trading way in advance. I've got multiple things happening. I'm in still with half on an aggressive, half on a basic. It's not following through, but we already took profit on half, which is great. I just wish this bad boy would follow through. It's not doing nothing, but boy, if this picks up, I mean, look at the ticks, though. I really like what I'm seeing, though. This tells me that this bad boy could explode and we could hit ourselves a grand slam, baby. Need to get this to get going. So I'm just, again, all we're doing at this point is doing nothing. Remember, I'll stay in the basic until either I'm typing it in our group. Got it? There you go. I like where the ticks are at. Everything right now looking good. Everything's looking good. Well, 80%, right? We want to see that price explode, but other than that, looking pretty good. I'm just going to kind of chill out and check something out really quick. Yeah, everything's looking good. Wow, I just looked at my P&L. I shouldn't have did that. Fuck, I should have did that. All right. Yeah, let's go. All right, now get that movement. Let's go. Guys, this is it, man. We're going to hit us a home run, baby. Maybe a 2-run shot. I'll take a 2-run shot, left center. Bam. Gap. We're rocking, baby. I looked at my pen. I shouldn't have did that. Son of a fucking bitch. I shouldn't have did that. I'm going to sell another at 85%. Hang on. Sorry. I got to. All right. Hang on. There we go. All right. I sold another half at 85%. Fuck. I let my P&L make my fucking decision. It's okay. I'm still in this trade I got one more quarter left. Add those two together. I sold half at 50, a quarter at 85. But look at this shit, dude. My aggressive entry, no shit. That motherfucker is up. It's a lot. It's not even doing much. Think about this. Imagine when this fucking market takes off, how much money we're going to make. Like, stay in the basic, man. I just let my P&L make my decision on a quarter, which I don't want to get in the habit of that, but fuck. It's not doing nothing, though. I don't like that. I don't like this just chopping sideways bullshit. Ticks are falling off. I mean, everything's fine. It says stay in the trade, but fuck. We need some momentum. You got a lot of fake out. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 fake outs of the 127 extension, right? We have 4 fake outs of that 127 Fibonacci extension key level, right? That's what that software draws. That's the 127 extension of the 30-minute range break. It's a key level. You can see there's a lot of activity happening. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fake outs. I'm still in for a quarter. But everything looks good, guys. I'm typing in our chat. If you really have struggling, and if you're struggling with the trade and the movement up and down, just look at what I typed in the chat and focus on that. Again, that's with the aggressive, right? With the basic, a little bit more. With the advanced, obviously a lot more. I'm in this trade for a quarter, and I will exit. Holy, yeah, look at that. Go up, baby. See, I mean, still looking good. Even though it's not moving, even though ticks are falling off, though, but the trend is up, right? You can't get sustained momentum, though, without these efforts. Damn it. This is where it gets tricky, right? Just think about it, though. We've made good money, and it hasn't even done nothing. Imagine when it does. That's how awesome this is. All right, so that little beep beep, we're 1 hour into the trading. Come on, baby. I wanted to get some juice. Let's go. Let's go. Get breaking. We had another fake out. 5 fake outs. 5 fake outs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's sharks everywhere. That sucks. If we don't get above there, I might, God, no, I'm going to stick to the plan. I want to dump that son of a bitch, though. That's telling us there's a lot of sellers up here, guys. Lots. If you want to dump it, I'm okay with that. Because this is bullshit. And that way you can just step out of here with some good profit. Ooh, I was close. I was close. I mean, no matter what, we're coming out with good profit. Wow! I almost hit the button. I'll be looking at it going, what the fuck, dude? That's where that emotional play almost came in. Keep it mechanical, right? Keep it mechanical. I'm only in with a quarter. I've scaled out of 75% of the trade. And it's because there's nothing happening, guys. There's so much selling pressure up there. We've got to close above that 33.50 for us to keep going to the upside. Ooh, I'm so glad I didn't pull the trigger. Son of a bitch. Look at that. That almost got me. I almost pulled the fucking trigger. I don't like this, man. We could be in for the fifth fake 1, 2, 3, 4, like 6 fake outs. I don't. That's awful. Shit, dude. We must clear 33.50. All right, we got to clear 33.50 and hold that level. If we don't clear 33.50 and hold that level, we got to cut bait. Because this shit, we got to clear 33.50. You know, you can draw that little casino floor box, right? You have all these fake outs going on. Draw that box. That box is telling you that this area is just awful. Awful. Draw your casino floor. Due to time, I'm going to exit my final trade right now at 52. I got 52. All right, cool. You know, 52 because, again, it'll probably go back up, but it's pretty damn close to my exit. I don't like what's happening. We're going to be doing options. I'm up good. So what I'm going to do is just basically break even on that last quarter of a batch. And it's probably going to go back up, but that's fine. I made good money. I'm okay with it. Let me see what I got here. Actually, I still made money on that because I got in on that 67 at around 49 cents. And I still sold that for that last batch at like 50 something. So I still, basically I broke even on the last quarter. But again, I'd be exiting anyway. I'm out. I've been out. So that particular trade, just looking at the P&L percentage, it went down a little bit. 61%. 61%. And you know what the best part is, guys? It didn't even do anything. Imagine if this would have ran, how much money we could have made. I'm out. 67%. I'm out. So that's good. That's it. That's it. again, if you are completely following the rule on the aggressive, you're still in this trade. If you're just completely following the rule, right? You might be in it for a while. Remember, you always position size to lose it all. The basic, you be jumping out. If you follow the exact rule, you be getting out very soon. You never had an advanced entry the whole day. Okay? You would okay, so the reality is, again, you should already be out. If you're in the aggressive and you follow it, you just let it go. You just let it go. Right? But I don't like that it's not sustaining the momentum. But I'm out. You know, did anybody jump in there with me out in it? What? I mean, y'all I'm pretty sure y'all got in it, right? Did y'all get some money on that? Had to.
Yeah, got some money. I was in.
Okay, good. Good. Are you out now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, it just, it just didn't run and follow through, right? It did not run. And that's fine. I was in. All right, good. Good. But, technically, I'm going to type in our chat. If you are in the aggressive, just hear me out for a minute. So, yeah. If technically, I mean, if we're following it exactly, we're still in that aggressive. I got out. I'm not going to lie. I let my P&L make my decision. But technically, the aggressive, you're in it. You're in it. My rule was always you stay in that aggressive until 10:45, right? Whenever we start doing options, or it does that. So I'm going to pay attention to that. And at 10:45, I'm sorry, not 10:45, 9:45. And again, you could always, move that. But if you're able to manage it while you trade options, that's fine. Because technically my rule was at 9:45, because we're going to jump into options, just get out. But if it's running, I got to figure out a way to move that. Maybe at 9:45, you move the stop loss to break even. Because you're still in that trade. I'm thinking, let me think while we're watching. We got to go back up. Because we still should be in the aggressive. You don't want to just jump out. Look, it's going back up, right? Everything looks good to be aggressive. I'm just trying to think, because we do option trading, and it becomes very hard to manage this trade while we're doing options. So there's got to be, look at that. Look at that. You still be in this trade smoking it, because that might be one of the best fucking trading plans ever. And it's so easy. So easy. A caveman can do it, right, Geico? I'm just trying to think from a management. Maybe you just jump out, Right now, that trade, it'd still be up, but it wouldn't be up a ton, to be honest with you. It'd be up about 20%, not tons. But by the time this gets done in the morning, it could be up. I mean, if you just leave this alone and follow the plan, it could be up unreal amounts of money. I'm just trying to think how I'm going to do that. You know what? So here's the deal. Bucket. If you're still in this trade at 9:45, we've got to have a way to maximize. We're already position sizing to lose everything. So I think the way that I would do it is on my other monitor, I would just stay in the trade and I would just exit based on our exit rules. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that and pretend like I'm in it, because there's been no exit. And this thing could run to the fucking moon. It could run to the moon, man. I say we let it run until 11 o'clock. Let it run until 11 o'clock, or we get an exit. Again, I'm not in it, but I'm just thinking as if I was. So here's the way I would play this. If I'm in the aggressive trade and we start options, I'm typing right now as if I'm in it. I'm just typing right now. That's how I would play it. I think what I would do is I'll just go off, we'll do options, and I'm just going to play it exactly the way that we said. I don't know if that's kind of getting greedy though. But it also gives it an opportunity to just maximize our money. And we need those trades that work out big time. We're position sizing to lose it all anyway. Yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. All right, so that's how I'm going to do this bad boy. So hear me out for a second here. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to get ready to do options. So we're going to type in our groups over here. Just hear me out. So that's how I'm going to manage this bad boy. So number one, let me type in our private WhatsApp group. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move this off to the side. Okay, let's move this off to the side. And I'm going to show you something. I'm going to bring it back over. So for those of you, this is the chart that I'm going to have on the other screen. Because based on my management, this is the only thing I'm going to be looking at. Okay? And I'm going to have it over there on my third screen. Y'all know the exit drill. I'm going to stay in this trade until option class ends or our exits happen. That's going to be on my third screen. And that way I don't have to really worry too much. I can just kind of glance over at it periodically. And we'll see. And if it doesn't work out and, keeps rolling, then I'm going to have to figure out maybe another way to just not be so greedy. Even though I wasn't greedy, I did scale out a lot. But look, we're breaking out right now. Okay. Hang on. All right, cool. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's how I'm going to play this game. And we're just going to let it go, right? It's a lot. I'm not in a lot of it. It's an aggressive entry anyway. I think, okay, guys, so hear me out. If I wasn't out anything, I think what I would do is, let me write this down. I would exit half. So I think this is the time to exit, would be to exit half. So when you get in the aggressive, you stay in it. And then when we start options, if we're not stopped out, we exit half. And then we let the other half run based on what we said. That's how I think I'm going to start doing this. Because we got to take advantage of those days like right now. What if this just takes off? We can make so much money. Like if we can make an entire week. That's how I'm going to do it. Just don't let me forget that shit. Because I got a lot of stuff I say all the time, dude. So half. So let me just make a little note. Okay. Exit half. at start of options class. Then exit the other half at end of options. Again, always exit if you get your exit rule. I'm just saying, like, that's basically your target, right? So you exit half for profit at the start of options class. Then we're going to exit the other half at the end of options class. But we always have our stop loss, which we already know what that is. So we've got our stop loss. I got to write it down, right? Okay, there we go. And so I've got it on my third monitor. So like right now, I don't have to worry about it because everything is looking good. All right, so that's the rule. I'm going to practice that. And that's good. So we'd be exiting half. All right, so we're going to start options and give me a second here. We're going to go here in about 5 minutes. Let's shoot for 9:50-ish. Because think about it. If it runs here in the morning, usually when it reverses around 11 o'clock or so. You know, it usually runs for an entire morning. So this would give us an opportunity to just maximize it. You know what I'm saying? I'll be right back. Let me go get some water and we'll be back for live options class. All right. Let's do it. Y'all ready? Get it. Ready. All right, Andy. Where's Andy? We got that scan. I'm anxious to try that scan out, bro.
Morning, buddy. How's it
Hey,
going?
what's up? We are killing it in the futures, and man, we destroyed it today. Destroyed.
I saw. I was on the old treadmill like a squirrel again. Watching you on YouTube.
Hey, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, so I'm excited to check it out. So that thing runs through all optionable?
No, I had to run it on all optionable to back test it because I couldn't find anything popping up on our watch list.
Oh, okay.
When I ran
Gotcha.
it on all optionable, I got a big pile of them, of stocks. And so when I clicked through each one of those on a chart to verify that it was triggering and giving the symbol at the right time, and it does. It's perfect. It picks out the monthly, weekly, daily, all got to be biased. And the only thing you got to do is just look at it and go, is it clean or not, right?
Yeah, I love it. Beautiful.
So it's kind of cool. Yeah.
Super cool. All right, let's let's do it, my friends. Let's get in there and tell everybody we are starting now. That is awesome. We are starting now. All right, what's happening, everybody? What's going on? This is now. We're switching gears from our day trading, which went really good, to option swing trading. Right? So let's do this bad boy here. Looking at the market, though, what you're seeing, we're breaking out right now to a new high, which you guys know we'll be talking about that. So let's get to work. All right, let's pull up our sheet and let's begin. Let's begin this beautiful stuff. Today's Tuesday. Today is September the 17th. Option swing trading. Right, different part, right? It still classifies as your active trading portfolio, right? You got your day trading, you got your swing trading. The difference between day trading and swing trading, obviously, is your day trading, you're in and out. Your swing trading, you're looking at being in trades, 3 to 5 days. Sometimes you might be in a trade as long as 10 days, but on average, you're looking at around 3 to 5 days, maybe 7, okay? That's the way it goes. Now, not going to go into detail. So here's the deal. If you've got questions, type it in our private WebEx group. You being part of the university, right? That's for you. I'm not going to be answering questions related to rules to anybody but you, right? Just period. Also, we have our Options Elite WhatsApp room, right? You can type in stuff in there. Like Tony's already typed in the symbols. Anybody who buys the Options Elite course, which is fucking great, I'm telling you right now, buy the course, you get the Q&A group automatically that comes with it. Now, this is our live coaching, right? All y'all in here. Yeah, so we got all sorts of stuff happening, right? I don't have like one plan fits all because it's just me and I don't have all these people working for me and shit, dude. I'm getting over my cold. I'm about maybe 75% of my voice, which is still probably louder than everybody else because I got a loud ass voice. Let's go to work. Here we go. Let's begin our process. And again, if you have questions, type them in. And what we can do is we can build on that. Let's go look at our posture. Long-term posture, bullish. Intermediate posture, bullish. Somebody see if they can take a stab at our short-term posture. See if we can take a stab at our short-term posture of what I'm going to classify the short-term posture as. What do you think? This is a kind of a tricky one. Okay. Andy said he thinks sideways. So I'm going to do it as bullish to neutral. And the reason why I'm going to do it as bullish to neutral is because we are making a higher high. What is the start of an uptrend? First component, higher high. This is going to be a higher high, so that's bullish. But we got a lower low. That's bearish. So that puts it neutral. So the way I always do it is once we go neutral, if we break, it's bullish to neutral until we pull back and confirm that higher low. Once we confirm the higher low, then we're straight bullish, right? So if it does this, and then it breaks too low, we're bearish to neutral, okay? That's just how I do it. So right now I'm bullish to neutral. But again, it doesn't change as far as our strategy, right? It's just, it's not going to change what I do. It's just, well, it's slightly going to change, but as far as strategy, you'll see in a minute. Let's just go. All right. You know what I'm talking about. Let's talk about our game plan for the day. Right now, near-term blue line is rising, so it's angled up. Near-term blue line angled up. It's above 80. So we're closer to resistance than support. Hang on, let me try something real quick. Hang on a second. All right. We're closer to resistance than support. Our intermediate posture is bullish strong. So today, what is the higher probability, right? Right there. That's the higher probability. Breakouts. Right? I probably just made y'all fucking dizzy. Sorry about that. So bullish breakout. So I'm going to leave that on this other screen and I'm going to talk. And you're pulling back a little bit, but again, it's not really following through, but it's, it is what it is, right? We already cashed out anyway. So bullish strong. So today, breakouts are the higher probability. All right. Yeah, let's bring it back. It's easier for me. All right, breakouts. So bearish trades are lower probability. Bullish bounce setups are lower probability. Okay, everybody good on that? All right. I'm going to post that in a minute in our group. So we know today, at least as of right this second, what is the high probability setup for today? And we know what are the low probability setups. All right. So let's do this. What's the day? 17th. So let's copy this. We're going to paste this in the Q&A group. Now, we're also going to paste this in our options elite room. All right, cool. Cool. Now, where we headed now? Right here. Develop our game plan. This is where we're at in our routine, right? Posture analysis, game plan. Let's post this in our options elite. So today, the higher probability is bullish breakout setups. Again, that's right now. The market's dynamic. Now, this is what I mean a minute ago, right? The market moves in 5 directions. So we're in that quadrant. So we're still looking at spreads, right? We're still looking at spreads. So it doesn't matter if it was sideways to neutral or bullish to neutral. Because it still has that word neutral, I'm still looking for spreads, period. So if I'm not going to buy a call unless it's a non-correlated asset, right? So we're good so far. And again, what's up, Jason? We're good so far. So that, Andy, are you cool on why our short-term posture is bullish to neutral? I'm about to sneeze. Fuck. All right. Whoa. And for those of you that, we're already out of our futures trade, but we had talked about kind of a different rule that if we're still in it, how do we stay in that trade while we're doing options? We'd still be in it. We're already out, but we want a way to just let this bad boy run. So looking at it right now, you would still be in it. So, we're out, but the hard and fast rule would say still be in it. Now we clocked 67% already, but again, we're not going to go there. So anyway, that's where we're at. You good with that, Andy? T-Money, what's up, brother? All right, you bet. I got you, brother. Cool. Cool. T-Money. Now, what's next? Manage your trades. Well, shit. I'm in no short-term active trades. None. So there you go. Who is in a trade? You get perfect. And that's how, who is it? Okay, Tony, I think Tony's in, or I don't know. Who is in a trade right now that we want to look at to help manage? This is the section where we're going to focus on managing, right? So Andy said he sold PCG yesterday into strength. I'm assuming that during the day, that blue line was in the upper zone. It probably was, knowing you, because you follow the rules. So that's great. Did you do a spread? You did a spread, right? Or a call?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a spread, and I got out when that blue line was even higher into the zone up there. It was around 85 or something higher, 90. And that was a solid green candle.
How much percentage did you make?
It was about 20-ish.
Okay.
20%, something like that.
All right. Remember, you guys, it's a spread, so those spreads don't cook as much. But hey, 20%, and it was less than 5 days. Why not? Why not? You can't go to the bank and get that. But yeah, you did smart, right? You decided to sell into strength. Had you not sold into strength, your stop loss will be somewhere around that area, right? Everybody good on that? If you didn't sell into strength, your stop loss will be somewhere in that zone. And you'd be letting this motherfucker go. Right? So always pay attention. But you got to, if you get out because your rules. And again, we were talking about this yesterday. Guys, when these trades are low probability, these low probability flags, you might want to change the way you manage it. And one of the things you could do is go from zone to zone. Nothing wrong with that. Zone to zone. Get in, get out. Yeah, you can let it run, but since it's low probability, that might not be a bad idea. That can get you in more trades. Yeah, that's exactly what you did. So low probability flags, do one contract, do conservative entries, and go zone to zone. That's a pure swing trade. That's a good idea. Or manage it the same way, period. Right? So Tony, and again, forget my voice, I'm still sick, but Tony typed in KGC Gold Corporation. Somebody tell me, what is the bias on Kinross Gold Corporation and what is the setup? Because when you're looking at a stock, that's the two things you care about. Bias, setup. What is it? What's the bias on Kinross Gold and what's the setup? You can just type in our chat. There you go. Just type, perfect. Bias up, bull flag. And that's exactly what Tony said. Money. So now, since this is non-correlated, again, this is not a stock that I trade, but if you've done your research and this is correlated to gold, then what you got to do is you got to see what gold's doing. So somebody tell me. Well, you don't have to. I'll talk. What is the bias on gold? It's bias up. Monthly, weekly, daily. Buyers are in control. So if you're going to trade KGC, and you did your research and it's correlated to gold, this is a high probability bull flag, which means you can take an aggressive entry, maximum position size. Does that make sense? That's how you treat this. There you go. I'll trade this if it pops up in my scan. Look, Starbucks is popping up. Anyway, any questions on that? You guys are gotta be getting really good now. So let's go back and take a look at the market. Well, no, we already know the market is what we have. What's the higher probability trade? Oh shit! I forgot to type in a nuance. Now let me forget. Right? Hang on. Let's go back to our sheet. Higher probability is the same as yesterday. Bounce trades are lower probability, and if bearish trades are lower probability. Okay. And again, those are correlated with the market. Non-correlated, you just trade, and you're still in the trade. For those of you who we're talking about with that aggressive entry, based on what we talked about, we'd still be in that trade. We would have sold a half, but we'd still be in it. Now, in full disclosure, I'm not in it. I got 61% gain today, and I was okay with the 61% gain. So easy, these new guidelines. You will freak out how easy it is. I almost forget. It's like a caveman, right? It's like that Geico commercial. It's so easy a caveman can do it. I actually think my 5-year-old daughter could trade that new philosophy. And it's killing it. I can't, it's almost like not even fair. All right, let's go. So let's go take a look at our at the gates. So I'm going to be looking for entries on non-correlated. And I'm going to be looking for, what do I leave on the list? So let's just go ahead and sort by Amazon. Amazon, I'm going to take off the list because guess what? Well, it's not really giving you well, yeah, it is. If you go back to this high over here, Amazon is giving you a breakout. So I posted these yesterday inside the room, and I don't want to double post. So I can see here, I did not post Amazon yesterday. So what I'm going to do is Amazon is giving us a bullish breakout. Buy us up. Okay. All right, let's write that down. Bullish breakout. So I'm going to take it off my at the gates because you guys know I trade flags. Baba's buy us up. What's Baba doing? Giving us also a bullish breakout. So Baba, buy us up. Next setup, breakout setup. All right, COP, I'm looking for an entry now, baby. Bear flag. Buy us down. Should we leave it on our bear flag list? Yes. CVX, should we leave it on our bear flag list? Yes. EOG, yes. FCX, no. FCX is coming off my list. If you want to know why, you got to type it in chat. This is no longer a clean setup, right? What's the bias? You always start off with, what's the bias? What's the setup? What's the probability? And is it clean? You remember those four, you're never going to worry about, your option trading again. Like Andy said, it's like taking candy from a baby. Well, he's probably talking about the other thing, but this is still also like taking candy from a baby. Guys, I'm over 93% win ratio for the fucking year. Come on, dude. I'll be honest with you. In all the years I've been trading, and I started trading February 2007. That's officially when it happened. I have never had a year over 93%. Not once. Not once. You know why? Because I'm dialing it down to where it's like just almost fucking foul proof. All right. I forgot where I was. What chart was it? FCX? All right, take that ass shit off the list. MGM, leave it on the list. Oxy, leave it on the list. I'm going to leave it on the list. But the entry was yesterday, but I'm going to leave it on the list. I'm going to leave it on the list. I'm starting not to like it, though, but I am going to leave it on the list. Leave it. Leave it. Take it off. I don't like this, man. To be honest, first of all, it's dropped below. It's ugly. Take this ugly ass snowflake off that. That's why I fucking snowflake. Leave oil, yes. This one, absolutely leave it on as a bull flag. Energy, take it off the list. XOP, leave it on. Bam. Just like that, baby. All right. If you have any questions, what you do is you type in the symbol in our WebEx. The symbol and your question. That's how we do this. That's how we roll. Now, let's go look at these and let's start looking for some more setups. If you have any stocks, obviously, pop them in. Let's go to work. This is what we're doing. Oh, Coinbase, you're up today, you little shitbug. All right. Now, remember, we talked about this yesterday. When you're going through your watch list, you're looking for your bias and your setup. Write down your setup. If it meets your criteria, put it in your at the gates. After you're done going through all your watch list, look for entries. That's how you trade successfully every day. It should not take you more than 1 hour a day, period. Okay? Should not take you more than 1 hour a day. Let's go to work. Coinbase buys down. No setup. I don't like that. You could call that a flag. I call that an ugly flag. So I'm going to say no setup. Emerging markets bias up. No setup. We are popping through there, so that's cool. EWY. No setup. No bias. FCX, I think we already looked at. Bias down, not clean. This is working its way up. It's a black squeeze. Did I post that yesterday as a black uptrending squeeze? So I'm going to give you as FXI bias up, black squeeze. Now we're approaching a breakout, but I'm going to give it another day or so before I classify that. GDX. I'm going to classify. This is a tricky one. If you see this as a bull flag, I'm cool with that. I still see this as a breakout. If it pulls back another day, I'll classify it as a flag. But right now, GDX is going to go. I already posted that, so I don't need to post that shit. But it's a breakout. Gold, we posted gold. No, did we? Gold, now that's a flag. You see how this blue line has crossed the 50? Remember, that's our criteria. When it crosses back below the 50. So this is a bull flag. GLD bias up, bull flag. Real estate hasn't crossed yet. No setup. Silver, you can just erase everything. Bias up, no setup until we cross that. No bias. No bias. Bias down. We already talked about that. UUP. Now, UUP is a green to black. Bias down. It's getting close to a bearish breakout, but let's just leave it as a green to black for now. Bam! XHB is breaking out. It broke out yesterday, and today XHB is following through. So if you got in on home builders, you're doing great because it's rocking. Next setup will be a bull flag. It's a progression, man. You guys know what to do. Shit. No bias, and this is a bear flag. So we've gone through our non-correlated watch list. So here's something I'm going to say. I only go through my non-correlated watch list once a day. Write that down right now. When I close this list up, I do not look at it again the whole day. So let's close it up. It's done for the day. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on GLD, right? That's our flags. My at the gate is loaded with bull flags and bear flags. Clean bull flags and bear flags. Because if I'm going to spend my money, I want it to be the best of the best. If I lose, I would rather lose with the best of the best, right? It's like if you play sports. If you're going to lose, wouldn't you rather lose against the best? You don't want to lose against the worst. Fuck that. There you go. All right. Next watch. Oh, let me look. I shouldn't have closed that yet. My bad. One more thing you got to do is you got to decide if you're going to go look at your energy stocks. And the answer is no, I'm not. Boom. If you have any questions why I'm not looking at my energy stocks today, which means all of these that are on my at the gates that I was willing to trade yesterday, as of right now, I cannot take them. But I'm going to leave them because they're still valid setups. Does that make sense? I can't trade those energy. They're highlighted, so I know which ones are energy. Now, if I get an entry signal, hear me out. If I get an entry signal on one of them, then I'll go back and I'll look at energy and oil. And because again, things change throughout the day. So I don't want to just discount it. But right now, if I get an entry signal right now in class, based on current situation, I won't trade it. If you want to know why, because you're confused, it's your responsibility to type into our chat. I'm moving on. All right. Yep, you got it, brother. So let's go taste. Let's go check out the Andy special. How about this? If that's okay with you, Andy, can we check out the Andy special? All right. All right, so the first, I haven't loaded it yet. So Andy, the first one that you sent me, is that bull or is that a bear? The very first one. And go back to the chat. Did you send me a bull or a bear? It's that one that ends in MY. Oh, there it is, bear. Never mind. So it tells you. Okay. I'm going to replace that other one. All right. Will it show up if I go? You know what? Let's just call it Andy Bear intermediate confirmation. Oh shit. There you go. Andy Bear intermediate. What the fuck, dude? Conservative. Okay, cool. Conservative. All right, let's do it. That's what I'm gonna name that bitch. That way Andy gets all the credit. Because he deserves. Control C is copy. All right. Import it. All right. Now, hang on. I got to do something. Let me just do this up. So this next one is going to be called Andy Bull. All right. So let's copy and paste it. Copy. Up here to open up shared item. Paste. Boom. This one is Control V. Oops. Shit. Hang on. Control V. Oh, you son of a bitch. Try one more time. Control V. There you go. Andy Bull. All right. So now up here, sector, let's go to, you know what? I need to erase these other ones because they're going to confuse me. So let me see if I can remember how to do all that shit. Delete that one. Delete that one. All right, cool. Now let's go up here to our sectors and let's go to the money man. Andy Bull intermediate confirmation. All right, nothing there. Let's go look at the bear. Nothing there. All right, cool. I like it. And what I'd probably do is set another tab up to where it was open throughout that whole day. So we're good there. Next, let's go look at our bias down flags. Nothing there. All right. Bias up flag. Starbucks. So Starbucks is popping up, right, on our bias up flag. So number one, just because it's there doesn't mean it's a good looking flag. You got to go look at it. But remember, when you go look at it, you're going to establish your bias and a setup. I already know based on my stickers, which are available, right? Y'all know where they're at. Bias up. So let's go click on it. Now, okay, so this one's a, so here's the deal. I'm glad this happened. So pay attention to this, guys. Trading is a decision-making process. You trade what you see. What you see. Now, God, this is a tricky one. If you see this as an equal high, it's an equal high. And an equal low. If you see it like that, there's no setup. But if you see this as a higher high, this is a bull flag. So this is either bias up, no setup, or bias up, bull flag. I see it as a bull flag because we closed above that area. And you know what? That's just the way that I see it. So to me, this is a bias up bull flag. Write it down how you see it. Okay? That's how I see it. But that's good. That's a beauty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put that one in my at the gates. So right now we got 3 bullish. Check this out. We got 3 bull flags. One of them is giving us an intermediate confirmation signal. Yeah, and it might. Remember, that conservative, guys. So in order for this to be a conservative, so somebody tell me in chat, let's see how good you guys are. Are we going to be able to, are we going to get a conservative entry today? Is it possible for us to get a conservative entry today? No, it's not. Andy said no. He's right. Tomorrow. We could get an aggressive entry today, but somebody also tell me in chat, is this bull flag a low or high probability flag? So it's a low probability. Think about all the information we know. What's the bias? Up. What's the setup? Bull flag. It's a low probability flag today, giving us an intermediate confirmation signal. If it confirms tomorrow, then it's a low probability confirmation of a flag. So if you trade those by one contract, what else? By one contract, yes, conservative entry, zone to zone. There you go. Bam! You do that over and over again, and that's how you do it. All right. So that's what we got so far. So what I do, though, during the day, I will leave these scans up and just see if anything new pops up. All right, let's keep moving on. Next watch list is going to be our, I think it's called my new, there it is, new bias up master watch list. There you go. That's a lot of motherfuckers. We're going to identify the setup. We're going to go through all those, identify the setup. Understand, if I've already posted it on the sheet, I've already posted these. If we run across a setup that I've already posted, I will not post it again. And I will also only post high probability setups in our group or non-correlated setups. So if you guys notice who've been coming for a while, I do the same thing every single day. It's like you running your business. Do you run your business different every day? Hell no. I don't do that. Back in the days, whenever we were, doing a lot of squeezes and we were just looking at setup after setup, it was different every day because we were focused more on just trading setups. Now we're focused more on the process, right? The process, which is what I did my whole career. I let John Carter sidetrack me, believe it or not, which was stupid. Very stupid. That shit will never happen again. Ain't nobody sidetracking me. But I did, right? After trading many, many years, I got introduced to the squeeze. And it wasn't that the squeeze is bad. The squeeze is awesome. But everybody's trading it, in my opinion, the wrong way. I was too. 50-50 at best. Apple, bias up, black squeeze. Remember, what's the high probability today? Low probability. Today, breakouts. This is a bounce setup. Am I going to post it? No. Abbott, bias up. No setup. I was going to draw a line here, but if you go by our mechanical process, the last high was there. See how it broke out? It pulled back, it tested, and go. That's what, Tony, remember we were talking about that yesterday, about the bull flag. If it breaks out, the flag is going to go. Yes. But remember what we say. 60 to 70% of the stocks that break out will pull back and test the breakout area. So if I enter a flag and it happens to do that on the market, that flag might stop me out. Maybe. Second chance breakout. Right there. AEP. Second chance breakout. Bias up. Let's write that down. That's a quality setup. It tells you that people took the breakout. It's giving you another opportunity to get in. A big time, right, buddy? Big time. AMD. No setup. Next setup will either be maybe a flag or a breakout, but that's right now, no setup. Amazon. We already talked about that. That's got a breakout setup. We already looked at BABA, breakout setup. BBY, Best Buy, no setup. The next setup will be a breakout. Anything that happens in the middle is called noise. You got support, you got resistance. Everything in the middle is noise. And that noise is what produces the squeeze. Dave Johnson didn't trade the squeeze, but it's the same concept. CCJ. What's the setup? No setup. Chewy. Well, goddamn you, Chewy. Sorry, my language. Didn't mean to say that. Damn you, not God. Chewy broke out 4 days ago. Squeeze fired. Chewy, you gone. You little bastard. Is everybody getting this? You've been coming along enough. Are you getting this? You guys should know how to trade better than 99% of the people out there, period. You should. Thanks, man. You guys are better than 99% of it. I can guarantee you that. You should all be at this level. Everything I'm calling out, you should be calling out. If you have a question, type the symbol in your question. Cisco, breaking out right now. Breaking out right now. Damn you. Pinche. Cisco. It's my Spanish for all you know Spanish. Pinche. Cisco. DoorDash. Oh. So here's the deal. You know what? You see how we didn't close? This is the difference. So we do have this resistance. But do you see how we never closed above the resistance? This is why I'm not going to classify this one as a flag. Because we didn't close above it. I'm actually going to say this is just a squeeze setup. Right? You know, you still have another opportunity for a breakout, but it's giving you 2 fake outs. I would be more comfortable trading this as a squeeze. DuPont, grinding up. working its way up here to this resistance high. No setup, but soon will be. eBay. eBay's a rocket. It's going straight to the moon. GE. Broke out, pause, wait for the flag, squeeze fired. We already looked at gold. GM. No setup. Nordstrom. Squeeze. See, I'm not going to say what Andy. Andy, you made a fantastic comment. Look at what Andy posted. Now, Andy will tell you, he's been trading for a while, went through the old material, gave it another shot, came back when we revamped the entire course and the entire methodology to more of like how I used to and my mentors. And Andy went through the course multiple times. And look what he said. With the rules in place and follow. Yeah, it changed everything. It took most of the stress out because it's mechanical. And I'm having fun doing it. Making it easy and fun was the key. So again, I agree. We've got to make this fun. We got to make this mechanical. We got to make this easy. We got to take the stress out. There's no stress. Period. You know what you're going to do every day. You are a professional trader. We do the same. This is exactly what the new course teaches. Like, there's nothing else you need to know. My phone. Let me just make sure. Hang on one second. All right. I don't know anybody from Missouri, but I have to check because sometimes my kids' schools call, right? Things you never know, right? All right, squeeze. Let's keep moving on. Great comment. Thanks for sharing, Andy. Coca-Cola, you little rascal. Coca-Cola just grinding it. Now, the next setup is going to be a breakout setup, but we still got a ways to go. So as of right now, I'm just going to say no setup. But as it works its way up into this area, I'll go ahead and classify this as a breakout. Southwest Airlines, I don't like this. It's not clean, no setup. MDT, Medtronic, green to black. You see that dot? That dot is telling you you're just now entering a green to black setup, which is a bounce setup, which means it's low probability. You with me? MDT, low probability, green to black. Facebook, black squeeze, breakout setup. So Facebook is giving us a breakout setup and a black squeeze. Okay. Write that down. If Facebook breaks out, Facebook should go to about 580 to 590. I mean, I could measure the exact target. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. Puts us about 580. All right, that's a big move. MRK, squeeze. So you got a squeeze. And guess what? You also got a breakout. Merck, MRK, bias up, breakout. All right, Marvell, squeeze, right? You got a red squeeze going on. MS, no setup. Norwegian Cruise, oh my God, look at these cruises. Why do these cruises go up so much? Okay, why do you think the cruises are going up? Let's see how good you are as far as correlations. Why do you think the cruise lines are going up? Again, we don't know 100%, but let's see if we can figure out some relationship. Summer cruise income, all right, maybe. I mean, I don't think we're summer yet. Tony nailed it. Oil. If you go look at oil, how's oil been trending? Yeah, recently it's going up, but oil has been trending down. When oil's cheap, cruise lines go up because of the price of gas, right? Yeah. Wait, was that the one we were looking at? What were we looking at? Right there. Gas. I mean, that's one factor, right? It could be multiple things, but that's also with airlines, right? LUV. Now, LUV's been kick sucking out. Let's go to UAL. See, look, right there. Look at United Airlines. Screaming. Oil go down, airline go up. That's the correlation. No setup. Yeah. Right? We're thinking about all the stuff, right? All the stuff. Yeah, there you go. We learn something new every day, right? That's the point of coming back over and over again, because there's new things that pop up every day. You watch oil, you can watch the airlines and the cruises, right? Again, you're going to still look for your setups and all that, but just to give you some ideas, right? No setup. Breakout setup, right? I will give this one a breakout setup. Pan American Silver, breakout setup. You always learn something new, guys. You know, you got to keep coming back. One of the things that one of the things that people would ask me all the time is, as I was trading many, many years, this is important. I paid a lot of money, way more money than you can even imagine for those classes. And people would ask me, why do you keep paying every year? You already know. You already know. And I said, well, you're paying because, first of all, you never know what he's going to say. It might be something you've never heard. And second of all, markets are dynamic. Correlations and stuff changes. So I want to be in the front of the line, right? I don't want to be trying to figure stuff out if correlations change. So I always paid for education, even though I knew what I was doing, because you never know what nugget you're going to pick up. You never know. And you never know if a correlation is going to change. That's kind of my guidelines, right? People are like, well, first, you ain't paying shit to be in here. It's pretty much a joke. But that's why. That's the benefit of coming back. Shit changes. T-Money says, IBB, breakout setup on the weekly. Remember PAAS, right? IBB, iShares NASDAQ Biotechnology. Absolutely, money. That's a breakout setup. Also on the day, so you go to the week. Yeah, you also got a breakout setup on the week, right? Breakout setup on the week. Or, you know, correlating it with this high. Breakout setup on the day. Bam! Correlated to falling interest rates. So again, this is where if you know different. I don't know this stock. I know it, but I don't know the fundamentals. I don't pay much attention. But there you go. If you're a breakout trader and this is one of your daddies, you put this on your at the gates and you wait for that entry and then you go to work. Simple as that. Palantir. Damn you, motherfucker. You motherfucker. You guys know I got out on this mess. I went out of town and then it gapped up and took off. You little rat. No setup. No setup. Now, this one is lagging as far as Norwegian Cruise Line. But again, I'm expecting this to go up. It's a second chance breakout. I mean, we don't know if it will because there's still other fundamentals that go into play. But second chance breakout. The probability is this is going up. Squeeze. This is a stacked moving averages, low compression squeeze. We already looked at Starbucks. We know that that's a nice flag, intermediate. Shopify. What in the world going on with good old Shopify? We got us a breakout setup going on right there. Shopify. Bias up. Breakout setup. Something just popped up on our early flags. Look what just popped up, guys. On the scan, baby. You ready to go take a look? Let's go take a look. Anytime I leave these scans open the whole day, the only ones that I go back through were these, unless something new pops up on this list. And I get that from the messages. Let's go look at this one. Now, It popped up on our flag, but somebody tell me, this is bias up. Is this a flag setup? Yuck. No. Okay. And again, this scan's not, I mean, this thing's not perfect, but hey, if it pops up, there's not a lot. You go look at it and then you just say thumbs down and then you shut it. Yeah, it made us look, right? That's fine. That's good, right? Because we don't know, right? We got to look. Shit, I forgot where we were at. Shopify, right? Silver, we already looked at. AT&T, second chance breakout. You guys see it? Second chance breakout. Whenever it closes above the breakout and the next day is red, it gives you a second chance opportunity. And that can be a very powerful breakout. Sometimes those second chance breakouts are more powerful than the first breakout. Sometimes. Because you don't know if it's going to break out and run to the moon or break out and pull back. And that's kind of that test of the breakout area. 60 to 70% of the stocks will break out, test the breakout area. It's just the way it goes. Breakout setup. I posted out already. Tesla. Black squeeze, breakout setup. Uber, black squeeze, right? Stack moving average. Well, yeah, stack moving averages, low compression squeeze. You know, we still got a little ways to go. Now, you could, if you look at the actual breakout high of this one right here, you got a breakout setup here. But honestly, this resistance is a little bit close for me. So I'd probably just take a breakout setup through the 74.48 area. Follow your rules. Uber. Breakout setup. Well, we already looked at VTR. That's a nice flag. Verizon. Oh, baby. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put this on the flag list. I know the blue line hasn't crossed, but one of my guidelines also is if it's closing below the low of the high bar, which again, I know it's not closed, but it is, there's really no right or wrong answer. This is where you just got to have a feeling. And I'm going to go ahead and put Verizon on my bias up bull flags. And in a minute, what do you think I'm going to do? In a minute, I'm going to be adding that to my at the gates. Why? Because that's my setup of choice. WDC. Squeeze, breakout setup. WDC, breakout setup. Walmart, that's a flag. Beautiful. Walmart, bull flag. I like it. Bias up, bull flag. That's a beautiful, like absolutely beautiful flag. And we already looked at the home builders. Home builders is a rocket ship, rocket ship, rocket ship, rocket ship, rocket ship, rocket ship. Boom, 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 boom. All right, cool. And ExxonMobil we're not going to look at. So now I go to this watch list and I'm going to type in Verizon and I'm going to type in Walmart and I'm going to look at my sheet and see if that's the only ones that I need. And now my hands are clean, baby. So this is how you do it. These, I'm looking for bull flags, which are, they're already bull flags. These bear flags. So now what do? You just look for entries, right? And whenever you get an entry, it might be a high or low probability depending on what's going on. You take a look, see if it's high or low probability. If it's low probability, you trade accordingly. And if it's high probability, you trade accordingly. I mean, and I'm going to check this out. So I'm going to have this right here. And I give Andy all the credit for this one. This is called, I'm going to put this one right here. Andy Bull, Andy Bear. Bias up, bias up, bias down. Hang on. Right there. That's right. So technically any of Andy's scans, which Andy's talking to himself in the third person, I like it. Technically any of Andy's scans that hit should have been or be at the gates. Yeah, I'll just leave them up because again, I don't know, what if something pops up, right? What if I miss something, right? Never know. So I'm going to have that scan, that scan, that scan, that scan. Look at that. Now, well, maybe I can't, it won't let me go up higher, you little shithead. This won't let me go up any higher, you fucker. So what I'll probably do is, okay, hang on. So scan, we're all doing this in real time. Let's do this. Load Andy Bull scan. See if I remember how to do this. Should be no results, obviously. File, save scan. Boom. All right. Now, oh shit. Hang on. We don't want all stocks. Hang on. Whoa, baby. Hang on. Yeah, I know. No. It's too many. No. Okay, let's start over. Master watch list stocks. Now run the scan. Calm down, everybody. If y'all want to run it in something else, you run it in something else. Yeah, I know. That's fucking crazy. Now we save it. All right. Now I'm trying to, I think you go here. Alert when scan results change. So send me an alert with the bell, right? I'm going to change it up. Chimes. So when something's added to this watch list, that won't have to worry about it. It's going to give me that little chime and it'll pop up in messages. So now let's go to load scan Andy Bear. Not in all stocks. All right, yeah. I like that. That way I get that alert. What am I doing? I forgot. Shit. What was I doing? Master watch list. That's it. The fuck is it? Right here. Master watch list stocks. Scan. Save. Save. Add an alert. Sound. Chimes. Create. Bam! That way I don't have to leave those up, right? I don't have enough room. And a message is, yeah, I need, oh, that would be funny. A screaming goat. You know, you can upload whatever you want. You can go find a screaming goat and you can upload that. Like you go here. Oh, that's fucking funny, dude. Dude, you send that MP3 to me. You go to here. What the fuck's that? Oh, you go back to scan. Shit. Go to, yeah, send me that fucking goat. So right here. Damn it. Where the fuck is that? Here. Add an alert. You can upload. I know there's a way to upload it, right? Right there. Custom. You can add a custom sound, dude. A fucking goat. Oh, that's funny. So, here's the way I'm going to finish this bad boy. Oh, I fucking can't wait, dude. I'm going to put that goat too. So, I have this. It's going to alert me. I leave up this. I also have alerts. And I have the master list. And I have all these scans. So, as stuff pops up here, The only things that can pop up are going to be these. I've got rid of all my other alerts. I only want to be notified when one of these get added, nothing else. So I think if you go to where the fuck's it at? Tools? Right here, right? No. Market watch alerts. Right here. So I have Andy Bear, Andy Bull. Why do I have two of these? Hang on, just fucking get rid of this shit, dude. Cancel alert. So I have bias down flag, bias up flag. That's canceled. Added to this list, added to this list, and that. So that's my alerts. That's the only things that alert me throughout the day, which are exactly what I just said. That way I don't have too much shit going on, man. You know what I'm saying? And I know what I'm going to trade. We done, baby. We done. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. All right. For those of you in the trading part-time room, hang on a second.